Thanks for joining Bryan Triangle Online. I'm Maddie Mondell.
And I'm Clarissa Stewart. Next week, as many students head home for spring break or perhaps to the vacation spot of their choice, the Bryan College Spring Chorale will hop on a tour bus to head off for their annual Spring Chorale tour. Here with me now is senior Alexis Landry and junior Allison Baker to tell us a little bit more about their trip. Where are you guys headed this tour, and how many concerts will you have throughout the week or however long you're gone?
Well, this year we're going to the Georgia and Florida areas, and I think we'll have probably 7 or 8 concerts during the week. Usually we travel during the day and go to a different church every night.
That's great. And what does a typical concert look like?
So we do a lot of different things: gospel, opera, classical, contemporary. There's just a lot of different styles of music to listen to. So we do about 10 to 12, and chamber singers also sings a selection as well.
So do you guys get to do any fun spring break-like activities while you're on tour?
Yeah, this year we're actually going to Disney World for a day, which is going to be really exciting. So we all get to pick which park we want to go to, and we're going to have a blast.
Yeah, and if you are interested in seeing what we do on tour, the Friday after we get back, which is March 22nd, we will be doing the entire concert that we do on tour here on campus in Red.
And for students who are interested, the kickoff concert is this Sunday at the Christ Covenant Presbyterian Church in Knoxville, Tennessee. Thanks so much for joining us, ladies.
Thank you.
One club that has taken off this year is the Nutella Club. Here with me now is junior Becca Bodine, the founder and president of the Nutella Club. Becca, thank you for joining us.
No, you're welcome.
Can you tell us a little bit about how the club got started and why you wanted to start a Nutella Club?
Sure. Well, the club originally began as just a couple of my friends and I wanting to eat some Nutella and not wanting to pay for it. So we decided we would try to get a club passed where we could get student government to pay for our Nutella. And it worked. So now we have a club and they buy us Nutella.
That sounds wonderful. Yeah. So who is the club for, and how often do you guys meet?
Originally, the club was just for girls on campus, and we would meet every couple weeks or so. But now this semester, we've been able to expand it to guys as well with a bigger budget. And we generally meet first Monday of the month at 9 p.m. in the Arnold Lounge.
So what are some of the things that you guys do at the Nutella Club?
It's pretty simple. We pretty much just eat Nutella and talk, and sometimes I'll come with a recipe or something I've made with Nutella included in it, but for the most part, just Nutella and conversation.
That's great. Students who would like to eat Nutella with Becca and their fellow Bryan students can come to the Arnold Lounge Monday, March 4th at 9 p.m.
From Washington, in a bold political and legal move, the Obama administration formally expressed its support for same-sex marriage in California, setting up a high-risk stakes political and constitutional showdown at the U.S. Supreme Court over a fast-evolving and contentious issue. In other news, one of al-Qaeda's most influential figures in North Africa has been killed by French and Canadian forces, a U.S. official said today. Abu Zaid was one of the group's most ruthless commanders, having seized at least a dozen foreigners for ransom. At least 2 have been killed. Several French citizens remain captive.
Monday, March 4th, the baseball team will travel to Bristol, Virginia to play against Virginia Intermont College. On Tuesday, the baseball team will travel to Marietta, Georgia to play a doubleheader against Southern Polytechnic State University. With our golf team on Monday, March 4th, the Lions will travel to the Cleveland Country Club in Cleveland, Tennessee to compete in an invitational hosted by the Lee University Flames. Lastly, starting Thursday, the men and women on our track and field team traveled to Geneva, Ohio to compete with over 1,000 athletes from 30 states for the indoor NAIA Track and Field Championship. The competition will go through Saturday, March 2nd, and results can be found at bryanlions.com. Thanks so much for joining us. My name is Clarissa Stewart.
And I'm Maddie Mondell.
And we're with Bryan Triangle Online.